wanted to like playfully lock myself in. What's up? Love you. So glad you're here. Whoever might join during this live stream. I didn't really announce it. I just kind of threw it up. Then again, they've all pretty much been like that. But I have been trying to announce a little bit here and there, just because it's not exactly set in stone the time I would do this right now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are, another live stream for today. Going along with my 28-day challenge, of which I've missed some days indeed, but I'll just add that on to my 28 days anyway. Keep going for as long as I really desire, but I'm just keeping a goal at least 28 fulfilled days, even if it's not consecutively perfect. So welcome. Here we are. Yeah, so this stream, we're just gonna hold a space of leading more somatic and spirit connecting meditation, moving chi and energy, emotion in our bodies, because I'm really feeling that right now. I mean, like, let alone I always do this, and this is a consistent thing to build skill with and to serve with. I'm also really feeling that today, actually, specifically. Like, really, it's a thing to move some heavy emotions and energies right now. In our bodies, in our being, in our hearts, so much. I'm really feeling it. It's just a present thing in the collective, I guess, and feeling that for myself to keep these going as like a commitment and a devotion, and a commitment to keep everything going as I'm calling in more like a growth for this type of work, for me to bring this out more for everyone. And so these live streams are just a way to get me anchored back into that and really on that committedly, and for as a practice, as a growth, as a service to create in physical gatherings and online gathering spaces, this type of thing, and also for individual services that I'm building up right now, reimagining and anchoring in and crystallizing in, like getting it all together, exactly what I'd like to offer and how best to offer it. In a sense, it'll just basically be exactly this, but like micro down, organized for individuals as well as doing the group space stuff. So yeah, that's what these are about, as well as just the pure real service themselves, just beyond in this space as it is in this now moment, and through the moments we spend in this beautiful gathering space opened up through the digital etherical realms through these live streams. So yeah, wow. So welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Where are we at? What are we doing? So much. Diving more into this reason for this stream today. The reasons are becoming more present and clear again for the streams, beyond just doing it, which is lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, just I feel like there's a lot in our hearts, a lot of hurt, and a lot of like, ooh. I don't know, just a lot of hurt in our hearts collectively, and just like ooh, I want to keep going. I want to like grow and ascend to my highest nature and really become that truest, like real me in the highest capacity, highest beauty and strength and energy and being. I'm just really feeling that as a thing, and so within all of us right now as a call, and I want to support some energy clearings, some emotional clearings for us here that can help support in the greater landing of our spirit, of our soul activation and higher self being. Yeah, and to start that off, I'm going to be calling in some greater protection and light and a space holding here from our friends through the multidimensional aspects of creation, of light, with us here, with me, with us, with anyone who's here and stays within this dream, sustained, and yet also to carry with them whatever it is received, and can be of the greatest service and support for anyone who may come in for a moment and just make a connection. If there's something here to support for them, that it may continue to support them if it is in the highest good beyond this space. So I'm just calling here now. Just a pure white light shining through me, shining through everyone in this physical and digital space, digital realm space of the live stream of the internet use, to be completely purifying the pathways of communication and connection, as well as multidimensionally for us and our higher selves, our multidimensional feeling and connection, intuition, soul, heart, chakra system, energy body, to come into greater clear alignment for this space. If for any of those who really feel to stay here for a while, and yet for any of those to help them like align in and ground in for a space like this, if even for a few minutes, something here for them, and calling in for like a clearing and a purification of the pathways of energy, multidimensionally connecting through to all creation beyond us, and yet with us, and yet with all of our spirits, guides, and guardians of our ascension journey, to be really like connecting in and for this, not just this stream, but for our lives entirely, for beyond this time and space, beyond these moments to share together, beyond like just calling back that connection back in, to really be like more consciously aware and connecting in with our being, with our bodies, with our minds, our whole mind, our whole brain, heart, body, connection of a mind, to support us in our ascension journey. Those who are really actively on that ascension journey, those who are really actively on that growth, development, expansion, advancement, growing, uplifting, and advancing, evolving, ascending, real spirit, real soul in this human life journey. And I'm calling in like the purest angelic, crystalline, sacred, geometrical, held space of pure white light, pure multidimensional like rainbow spectrum white light that's just like holding this space of like crystalline like protection, clarity for communication and connection, and for all the energy work here to be done today, spirit work here to be done today, and for the space to be held here for greater healing and greater growth and activation of the soul and spirit, soul level, consciousness level, because that's just what we do here. It is a big thing. It's nothing to be taken light, so I do encourage your discernment and awareness of yourself finding this stream and how that may be for you, because it is a big deal. It is a big thing that we always do in these spaces and these gatherings, which will branch out to becoming online gathering spaces soon here enough, and physical gatherings here and there as that comes in its own time space. But that it is a big deal, it is a big thing. It's not to be taken lightly, but also just to be open and soft and light with yourself in being here, because it is absolutely held with the purest devotional love and the purest devotional peace and understanding, acceptance, honor, reverence, intelligence, consciousness, awareness for intelligent infinity, God, source, creator. It is my absolute mission to do this work for you, and absolute joy. It's just a great joy and a love, and great joy and a great love, great passion to serve those on their ascending journey fully in this beautiful human life. So, hi there, friend. Welcome. welcome. So glad to have you. So yeah, calling in this like pure white light of protection. It's just infinite, all-enduring, pure love, ever continuing, unconditional presence and love and truth and honor and reverence and sacredness and protection and guardianship of the innocent and the sacred and the pure and the original and the real, the alive, the absolute, ultimate, like real truth of each and everybody's being and energy and soul and spirit and consciousness of who we really are, all the way to the oversoul level, all the way to their to the God level or source universal creator level, and activating all that greater awareness in our oversoul of who we are in multiple lifetimes, no matter what, and bringing ever oneness and love and awareness and clarity and purity and trust and like honor and trust and like discernment of our own selves in our many lifetimes. Who we ever have been, who we are, and yet blending and sharing our greatest wisdoms of the highest light and highest good and highest love and highest peace and highest truth. Like just like the greatest path of greater ascension, the most positive, uplifting, advancing, ascending, growing, expanding way of life and aliveness and beingness in all of our lifetimes, to be like anchoring in from the oversoul down through our chakra systems and energy body into our hearts and into deep into our bodies, down through into the earth, all of us here fully in absolute love. And again, I say those terms like absolute and or like ultimate as just like a way to focus and pinpoint and feel the higher frequencies of creation, higher frequencies of ourself, higher like vibrational elements of our being, and like a focus, bring a focus, and to bring like a total opening to like what is in the highest love and highest good for all, and the greatest being and potential and possible to be actualized in our lifetimes here now. So why I use those terms, setting that anchoring space in here for the purest and highest good of all. Although it was already being done before this, it's good to reaffirm and anchor that in greater and stronger and more whole, more crystalline and strong in integrity. Yeah, so welcome in. Well, basically what we're going to be doing here today is essentially along those lines of which I just was saying within the protection field, is anchoring in the energies for pre-setting them, which is big energy clearing for a lot that's in our hearts and in our minds and our being and our bodies right now, calling in like greater clear for that. So we can pretty much start to go right into that, because this energy is already presetting it, and it's going to start like recalibrating you to be here for that, if it is in your own consent and desire to be here for it. Free and sovereign, clean and clear, pure choosing, discernment, and consent is for everyone here. What it is you feel to be here or not, basically. So yeah, that. Not to get loopy about it. So yeah, and just like we're going to be connecting more to our soul and our holy divine self and our oversoul, and bringing in like our real multidimensional codes and elements to anchor in, and only for what is appropriately correct for each being that joins in this stream, because not everybody's exactly ready for that, or is responsibly like really able to hone that in, or like anchor that in, and like open capacity and multidimensional nature of awareness. And I'm still growing with that. I'm definitely not like extraordinary with it by any means. It's just that I am who I am on my journey, and I feel called to do this work for others and myself, and so here we are. And so whatever is for the highest good for each and everyone here shall transpire only. What is the highest love and like honest, real God, source, universal, intelligent, creator love for each of our journeys here now. But if you are here, then there's something for you, whatever that is. So, yeah. Hi there. Welcome. Yeah, so we're going to start flowing right into that. I like having a little build-up space even into these things, but I've already started pretty much doing it a little bit and just presetting the space. So wherever you are, let yourself settle on in. More people may come in the middle, and that's fine. They'll find what they need, find their place if they're meant to be. Settling on in and relaxing, finding a relaxing sitting, standing, laying position, whatever works for you. To be fully present and allowing whatever is here to work the best for you. So. So let's just do some deep breathing in the belly and in the chest. Somatically set and land ourselves here, setting a baseline for the rest of the journey here together. I'm just calling in a purification and clarification of energies. If anything, we may come here being here to be cleared and purified, loved and held in complete, total empathy, compassion, understanding, embracing with total love, total presence here, whatever it is. All the thoughts, all the feelings, all the emotions, all the energies to be held with total love, compassion, understanding, embracing, and like a nurturing and a total just love. Just further presetting the self, presetting the space here for a moment. So like what if we came here with just breathe deep with it, feel it, and let all like God's source, universal, living, divine love inside of you that you are like fully just being present with it, fully honoring it, fully feeling it, fully letting it be seen, fully embracing it, fully holding true, divine, intelligent compassion and love and presence with all of these feelings and energies right now. We're just breathing them through your body, feeling them, calling for them to be loved and released back to source, and yet you are a source. So deep within that core of you to your greater divine love, greater divine presence, greater divine beingness, honoring and reverence, and like this, whatever it may look like or feel like, this greater nurturing love and presence and understanding and acceptance and true peace and true honor and reverence, like feeling what those mean for every part of you and every aspect of your emotions and energies here that have come in the space, whatever shows up with that. Calling now for, I guess we're just like moving straight into this. It's like just the thing we're going right into. There's a little bit of like build up, but there's also just like a call to go right into it. So I'll slow down here, take a little bit breather space for you. Catching up, being with yourself, clearing and cleaning and purifying and releasing all that is meant to be released from a previous time space, like just like your day before this, bringing here all the things that can be loved and released. Let go. Focusing here now in presence with yourself in totality. Space for a little longer, just for us to settle in and slowly ground in here. I'm actually really turning it into that instead of going straight into it, because that's real. Slowly landing in, slowly grounding in. Letting only the highest, purest, divine love, divine master versions of ourselves, like be here with all of our guides and guardians in complete and total love and presence and like joyous celebration for our ascension journey, our healing journey, our growing, our expanding. now, as we start to move forward more with the rest of this clearing, healing, activation, next step is just to truly trust yourself and whatever it is you feel in the space, whatever it is for you, whatever it is of the best and highest good, because everything here is absolutely only for you and the best and absolute highest good, highest love, and highest divine, holy essence of you being, becoming, and embodying. Everything here is only for that. And just trusting yourself, trusting and honoring yourself here, now, and yet throughout all time and space and all journey of your life, to trust your real, honest, deepest, real feelings, real discernment, real awareness of soul, from spirit, from heart, from your body, as one. That's what I'm calling in here from now and throughout all time and space and dimension. First, as its next step here. Well, next step. So now I'm calling for this, begin feeling into your heart. Just breathing deep in your belly and your chest, feeling this opening softly of your heart, front and in the back of your body, of your heart. Feels like there's a lot of hurt in our beings, in our bodies, and maybe that's regarding relationships or partnerships. Maybe that's regarding your life, your job, or your career, your friendships, yourself, or something where it feels like you've just let yourself down, or things have gone a different direction and it's hard right now. So I'm just calling in this greater living lights of source, of unified living intelligent creation to pour through from the core of the universe, core of the multiverse, galaxy, the sun, and all of our home stars from other places throughout all time, space, dimension, the highest, purest, divine, living love connection from down through our oversouls for all of us here. Really linking in and just pouring down through like a great waterfall, linking in down through our bodies, our energy body, chakra system, physical body, down through into the earth. This greater love and this greater connection to our multidimensional selves and a greater connection to source and God beyond us as humans, and even as just the soul. Connecting into our higher oversoul selves and source itself to pour through, purifying the space and help us to release and purify all these dense energies and emotions, to feel them, to honor them as teachers, to honor exactly our human beingness now, to hold them with great nurturing love and compassion and understanding, and yet to call in this downpouring of waterfalling light, purify, to heal, to bring a soothing, healing, calming, joyous, loving presence of really being there for yourself and for those in connection to these feelings, all your friends and family and partners and loved ones and places of work and your community or anything else. Just total love, and the teachers they are for you, the guides they are for you, the friends they are for you, the allies they are for you in your ascension in any way that has been, no matter what. Are we not all teachers for each other? Are we not all guides? Are we not all friends in the capacity of soul and spirit to support each other's greatest becoming, greatest evolution, and greater mastery of our real being, our real soul, embodying in the human journey and activating so many layers, deep levels of our cellular matrix, DNA, to connect and link in this true divine, holy divine, legitimate true self. We are all teachers, all guides, all friends, teaching something if we allow ourselves the slow capacity, the slowing down, to really feel and see presently and expand our capacity to love, to be present. everyone and anything connected to how we're feeling in our hearts right now and today. All the universal energies in connection, all the astrological energies in connection here and now that are in alignment, and whatever is moving through the greater cosmic spectrum and web of our whole being and whole body, and just like of creation, of life, of different consciousnesses and beings in all different forms, planets and stars and everywhere in between, in all dimension, time, space, that it's just like the alignments multidimensionally and physically and everything, moving all the spirit energies, the etheric energies, electromagnetic energies, affecting us as electric beings in an electric universe, in a plasmic electric universe, in a living, conscious, intelligent, everything, micro, macro, little particle of being that is conscious and intelligent, aspects of source and creation here, calling for like the recognition, the honoring, the reverence, the thankfulness. Thank you for the alignments here now, how that's like moving energies, moving emotion, consciousness, our minds to come into greater clearing and purification, alignment with our greater higher being and all of universal creation and its greater growing ascension now. I'm just breathing through a lot of this energy, a lot of this feeling through my body, and expanding to our shared space here to support each and everybody here in all of our bodies, for our consciousnesses and mind field, and always constantly bringing like this purifying flow of divine, intelligent, loving energy here. To help us in our own processes beyond anything I say, or bring energy forward and support with whatever is your own organic process is your own, and this space is held for you in that too, and your own focus, as well as support along with you in the guidance of what is occurring, what is offered here, and inviting yourself into your own process. Just like moving a lot of stuckness and a lot of like hurt and a lot of like just in our hearts, whatever's in our hearts, front and back, and yet throughout our whole body, like moving down through our bellies now, like this body, somatic intelligence, wanting to be like slowed down with and listened to so sweetly. Activating this greater source and soul intelligent light through our entire system, through our entire mind, brain, heart, body, energy, body, chakra system. Beingness. Our whole, holy, divine, full spectrum of being. Keeping the energies clear and pure here always, and supporting the greater like depths of clearing going on here. So what's next is just an honoring of ourselves and everyone connected to all the feelings moving through us, and just like whatever the choices are, whatever the changing and shifting is, whatever the movement is, whatever is here in our lives present, how we're feeling, and like we're moving through in any way through these astrological alignments, and what's coming to the surface for us to like really see and hold in presence, and really recollect, really recognize, really love on and hold and nurture, and just like release as well, and let go, and yet be transmuted and alchemized just in our bodies themselves, in our consciousness and energy fields, our greater field of mind and consciousness itself, through the electromagnetic, magnetic and etherical essence of us and our soul, spirit, nature. As humans. bring so much total love and support, and just like holding yourself in that, like something to support us in here with this little Ho'oponopono. If you don't know what that is, it's like Hawaiian healing modality, essentially. Hawaiian heart and spirit healing. Yeah, just like a focal way of being that helps you to truly heal and release and transmute and alchemize. So imagine like this greater field of pure white and yet like a pink, also soft, nurturing energy around you and through you. And with me, you can help speak and feel this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. So simple, so profoundly powerful. So along with everything that's occurring here, it's one that can help us anchor into and really feel through what's moving. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Really, in whatever order you want to speak that works. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Down deep to those feelings in your heart. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. For me, I feel like a good release personally, and a bit collectively here. Keep going in your own space with it for a moment as you feel works for you. It's only a quiet space for that, so I tune energy specifically more for this space in the stream. Feels like a lot is moving, for sure. Clearing and resolving. Really, it's all about forgiveness here, and love, and honor, and reverence, and thankfulness, thankfulness, thankfulness. All right. So next here is just calling in for like an expanse of this energy. We're anchoring in through this field and offer to everybody to really start to focus, help us focus on our truest master self, higher self, which really just means our soul and our real, like, truest, highest version of us to be in this life, highest, like, soul matrix anchoring, like over soul connection and like soul matrix for this life, anchoring and connection to all of ourselves in every lifetime and every parallel reality, finding its place, webbing, weaving, and connecting here now to prepare for. So now we're just going to be calling in, we're just going to go right into it, the calling in our highest divine being. We're calling that in, we're anchoring that in, these frequencies and energies, actual frequencies and energies to like downpour and also up, soar from the earth center in the universal, galactic, and sun center, pouring through and meeting in our hearts to support us, solar and earth, Gaia, and universal, galactic and universal anchoring and weaving of our greater divine multidimensional selves in multiple lifetimes, as we're calling in like the higher qualities, higher soul essence, higher consciousness essence of us in every lifetime. All the wisdom and the knowledge and the skills, the abilities, the understanding to anchor into our bodies and beingness here now in this life, to connect into them. We're not taking anything from ourselves from other time, space. We're just weaving an honest, open, a connection that already is. It already is this. It's just like now we're becoming more conscious of that, calling in more expansive consciousness of that, and anchoring in like what we need that is in the best and highest good for now in our current state of being and our shifting state of being here as well, and in ourselves in these lives here now, and our ascension journeys here now in this life, as with the other lifetimes. What from those lifetimes and from this lifetime can we share with ourselves that is of the greatest wisdom and highest quality of energy and consciousness and spirit and learning and development and growth on the ascension journey, that can help us to lift up and uplift to another level here in this one, is what I'm calling into. It's a question, it's also just a calling in of that, a weaving in of that, a connecting of that. For all of us here, for the next step in our ascension journey, or next step of our divinity becoming greater and truer, more realized and actualized in these bodies and these lifetimes journeys, as well as for any other lifetime. Maybe it's the past, maybe it's somewhere else entirely, another star system or planet or another galaxy, another universe even. It's endless and infinite and limitless, of which we can connect to ourselves from an oversoul point of view, and then to the source beyond that, to the source, God, universal intelligence, infinity point of view, which is just that all of us are each other in oneness and unity, truly walking each other home, walking each other to like the greatest source, God embodiment, development of conscious being, like God, like experiencing itself in each of our lives and forms, and all of our multidimensional lives and forms that we are, to experience and grow and develop and just like be alive. In our greatest oneness field, we're doing this and we're supporting and serving each other, as well as like that is just happening for the individuation of us. It's happening for each individuation here in its own little next step, what is honestly real, consented, agreed upon, and helpful for the ascension journey. And just transmitting those codes I am and bringing those through I am for all of us. Activating our own awareness connection to these codes, whatever that means individually for us. Yes, there's things here that can be given itself, but more than that, it's an activation, an awareness opener, an activation for ourselves in our own ascension journey, individual, to be activated and make these connections organically in our own time space, whether that's now, here, if that's later, and whatever, however that lands for us, whatever this initiates for us, whatever this like continuates for us, expands for us, opens for us. such an honor to have you all here. Whoever has joined and received anything, whoever will join the live stream recording that I am calling forth, makes it through. Actually lands here because it seems like the one yesterday did. So calling forth like that can be protected, hoping, in my prayers too. This random side thing. So just calling forth like a greater divine intelligence that we all are, truly. Whatever the next step of that, like opening up for all of us, and to be remembering. Really, it's an activation of remembering, activation of like purifying our energy bodies, our minds, our consciousness, and our bodies themselves, energetically, emotionally, mentally, etherically, astrally, elementally. And all there's levels and time space to mention, and calling in like what is the next step in the greatest becoming of us here, like calling that to be highlighted, calling for that to be like anchored in and just like taken to heart, like what is the next thing and how can we really like be that in embodiment in the world, embody that, do that, bring that to the world, bring that to our lives, bring that to the frequency baseline, shifting to a higher sustaining of our greater divine light, true divine light nature in this life. And how can we support calling in for that energy of source for each individual here who joins and who may receive from this to help activate their cellular intelligence, somatic intelligence, their DNA like coding that connects to their soul, connects to their multiple lineages throughout all time, space, and dimension, their family ship. And like really, we're just calling to the soul, to the body and DNA now that is activating like these greater codes that are in alignment with that soul, with that spirit, with God, intelligent, like anchoring and like developing of becoming a greater divine selves here in this life. And how that may cascade and affect the genetics of us to grow into their, to shape shift and grow and expand into their higher source unified expression of our holy divine nature as humans in the genome, and our human genome, and our human DNA, and human genetics to come into a greater expression for each of us in all of our lives, throughout all of our time, space, dimension that cascades from these individuated bodies to all of our family, clarifying and purifying all energies and all like curses or dark magic or anything from our family lineages or from ourselves, purifying that, sending that back to source entirely for transmutation, alchemization, purification, clarification, returning what is our true holy divine essence of the highest light to us and to everyone in our family, ancestrally, purifying, clarifying, calling forth those highest codes, light codes of ascension for all of our family, for all of our genetic codes and sequences and DNA and genes and genetics, all of this to come into its whole greater expression and alignment and vibrational like correctness and like proportionate organization for greater intelligence, source, God, infinity energy to be in our bodies, to be in us individual here, but how that may affect and cascade to our family now and of the past and of the future through the physical, as well as through the consciousness, but through the physical, but through the energies, obviously, through the energies, the spirits, the energetics, into our physical in our own proper way. Of course, it's up to each individually of our lives and the work we put in for our ascension, but the work we do that with ourselves can help cascade over to our families and help them grow and advance and uplift and ascend further in their soul evolution and their human evolution experience as well. It's calling for that. It's part of the proper alignment, organization of our cellular matrix, of our DNA, of our genome, our genetics, of alignment with what is the highest love and good here for anyone. Only if it's proportionally correct in this moment, and aligned for them, for the greatest love, and joy, and growth, and development, and whatever is readied and accessible for anyone here. For these next stages of our lives, a lot of us probably going through a lot of shifts and changes in our lives. Maybe it's places we're living, maybe it's career and job, maybe it's like relationships and friends and partnerships and all that and family. things moving and changing, and just like also, or really more so, just like what's being revealed, what's like some of like shadow, what's some energy that needs to be cleared and purified. And that's what we've been doing through this stream, through these times, through this Mercury retrograde and so forth, and these great massive like bursts of energy from the sun and these like solar flares recently. I feel like there's a lot of gamma energy that's been like accelerating through the field, that's like bringing up a lot deep feelings and like really getting us more consciously in our bodies, and deep feeling, deep awareness, and like for all forms of life, it doesn't matter who you are, human or not. It's just blasting through, and it's revealing a lot. It's beyond revealing. It's just like bringing up whatever it is, or like we're ready to release and ready to feel, and becoming aware of how we feel and respond, and are responding with anyone and everyone and anything in life is key right now. It might bring us to like want to respond certain ways that are different than usual, and to be aware of that, and to like center ourselves in our heart and our mind. Just speaking this in general right now is a very important thing. It's very key right now. Like anchoring into our heart, anchoring into our root, anchoring into our higher mind, higher brain, higher heart, higher body, like perception and awareness, and like taking care of our nervous systems, taking care of our bodies, taking care of our what is really of greater, that supports us, and what is of greater service to those around us, family and friends. It's greater service to those around us, and greater service for ourselves, and greater health and vitality and vibrancy support. So like what is good for our nervous system, bodies, organ systems, and vascular systems, the circulatory, everything, really a lot of breathing, and water hydration is asked for right now, and proper nutrition, if that is a thing for you, and eating and so forth. And then also like, just to say, because not everybody does really, and greater, yeah, make sure you're like doing the healthier, best decision things for you. Greatest joy and greatest uplifting, greatest love and greatest like happiness, and energy support, and nervous system support, and fascia system support, lymphatic system support of drainage and detoxification in the body right now. So plenty of exercise and movement and breathing and water. Detoxification. That's what's needed. We're going to keep this stream about an hour long or so. So about 12 more minutes, indeed. So just tuning in here, whatever more is needed for us in this space. So everything I just spoke about, yes, make sure you're doing all those so it actually supports this greater energy process continually in integration. This was a big clearing. This is a big clearing, big activation. There's still a little more to go, but why I spoke those things is like what we need to do for the greater collective energies, the cosmic energies, the earth energies, the collective energies, and ourselves, to support the integration of this, to support beyond that, like our shifting and our moving and our potential for growth and expansion now, that in this moment and through these like waves of energy, but that is always a thing. Always a thing, that we have the opportunity to grow and to shape and to shift ourselves to our highest being, highest divine being, highest leader, highest like just authentic, honest, real being. So if this stream is saved fully for all, for others to see, please, if you do connect into the stream, let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling, like what's this doing for you, what's it bringing up, how's it supporting you. I'd love to hear the feedback, and if you feel so inclined, please do share this far and wide. We're going to start transitioning out now, just as we come to the end, these last 10 minutes or so, and my phone is also low in power and don't have a long enough cord to plug it in where it is. So let's just take some big deep breaths to integrate and pull this in properly. Whatever is needed to occur here, more in the highest good will, but I'm also calling for this support beyond the stream for each and all of us, or to like postpone it for another next stream. Because there's a lot of energy that's open here. We want to make sure we're closing those portals to all time, space, dimension of where it needs not be flowing at the moment after this stream. When yet only what is remain open for the highest good of all are remaining in connection in the highest divine flow and health of vital being, for all shall remain for as long as it needs to, for the greater integration and grounding and expanding and growing, reflecting. So I encourage you to reflect and meditate in your own and continue this for yourself in greater health. journal, meditate, bring yourself through a counseling therapy session, something. For beyond this space. Releasing here now all the connections to where we needed to make for this stream. Back to their origins, back to source, back to our over soul matrix, and all of our lifetimes in connection, the highest love and highest good. Connections as they need to be, clearing, purifying, and like closing portals to what needs to be now. Yeah. So thanks for being here today. Thank you so much. If you ever would like more support, watch a lot of my other streams, but like reach out to me and direct message, and we can talk about setting up some sessions, whether it's counseling or therapy or coaching, mentoring, meditation guidance, healing support, like individual soul and higher self activations and all that. Yeah. Connection and past lifetime healing and clearing. It can include a lot of things. It can have basic counseling therapy sessions. It can have more like mystical and like metaphysical and like multidimensional therapy and counseling sessions. It can have more just for emotional, mental healing, and energetic healing, and the basics of that, or you have more on a soul expanded, like more energy body level healings, clearings, and counseling support, and coaching and mentoring within that. So it can be like a few different things of just basic and more advanced, and a slightly more advanced into more of this multi-lifetime soul healings, activations, higher self activations, trainings and guidances of practices and so forth. Let me know. You can reach out to me on Instagram under the same name, basically. You'll find me. Facebook under my name, Dylan Macy, or you can reach out to me via sovereigngemembodiment@gmail.com as well. That's email. So yeah, thanks for being here today. I feel so much. So much. Thank you. There's just the power of my phone is about to go out, so yeah. Didn't realize it was that low before, so okay. Thank you. I love you so much. Love.